Hi, everyone.
I was not ready. Can we do that again?
Sure.
My eyes were shut.
It's fine.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
No, your eyes are shut.
Welcome to MAMALOGUES.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What are we 1, 2, 3?
I was doing
1, 2, 3.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, this is why we take 25 minutes.
MAMALOGUES.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to MAMALOGUES. I'm Dani.
I'm Mary Beth.
We will be your hosts.
Yes.
Every time you tune in.
Yes. Yes.
Sad for you, happy for us. So today we're going to be talking about
Bringing the baby home.
You pushed a baby out of your vajayjay and now you're ready to bring he or she home. Maybe you have more than one he or she's, and if you do, well, hats off to you, my friend.
Mazel tov.
I do not have twins and triplets or any of that, and bless your heart if you have them.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Our advice, of course, is skewed to the parent that is bringing home
one child. Which is scary enough.
Yeah.
I think it's like all of a sudden you have this child and you have all these nurses and all these people checking in on you, and then you're like, okay, you're coming home with me, right? Let me just say this, okay? You prepare yourself. You're ready.
You think you did.
You're this logical human being. Mm-hmm. You know, you're set.
And then you don't sleep for 48 hours before something comes
and
flying out of your body.
Everything changes in an amazingly good way, and also it's scary. It's really scary. I didn't like him being swaddled in a blanket. He escaped it on the first night, and I was not into the blanket swaddling.
It's a real pain. I can remember in the hospital, Jimmy and I having a real hard time with
and
that.
I thought it was too close to his face, and I was really nervous. So we had, like the wearable blankets, the swaddlers. He still wears them, wearable blankets, but just his arms go free now.
We have them for Colton as well.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I brought those to the hospital, and all the nurses were like, that's amazing that you brought those. And
that's pretty smart for a new mom.
Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know, I just did. It wasn't me trying to be smart. It was
we didn't even bring them when we had our, that's really smart, because when we had our second, we didn't bring any of that. We still let them use the regular hospital swaddle blanket, and Colton fought out of that thing tooth and nail every time.
They do. It's like you don't think they'll have that strength at such a young age, but on the first night, boom, his arms were out.
Because that's all they want, is they're looking to feel that water that they used to be in, so they're constantly trying to get out and feel it, and then they can't, and then that's when they start crying and lose their mind.
And everyone's like, keep restricting them, and I'm like, no, some babies don't want that.
It's funny, there's a research on it that they say it's not very good to swaddle. Now, who are they? I don't know.
My husband always asks me that. He literally is like, who is they? Because I'm always like, well, they say. Yeah. They say.
They are very smart.
Who is they? Tell me who they is. And I'm like, it's they. Well, they.
I can't believe that you don't know they.
You don't know they? Everyone's been reading about they.
So swaddling, we get it, is weird. We both agree on that. But what's even weirder, I think, is the car seat and installing it. And
then the first time you put them in the car, because they look so
tiny. Are you sure that we should be putting this thing in a car?
5-minute car ride. Literally, we had a 5-minute car ride, and I was like, get home. I was like, please get home. This isn't right. He shouldn't be in this. Like, get him home.
Are you sure that I have to put him in it? Can't I just hold him on my lap?
I don't think we put him back in the car for like 2 weeks, because I was like, no.
I know.
I just wanted to hold him, you know? I know it's not as safe, but...
It's against the law.
Yeah, and against the law.
Most states. When we first came home, we were lucky enough to have my mom there, and my husband's parents were also there. We are lucky that we get along with our family really well, but I've heard some horror stories from friends who did not appreciate having their family there.
You know what?
It's just, you're kind of like, it is such an adjustment period. There's so many things to learn.
That's the one thing I think that you have to understand. I mean, we get along really well with our family too and stuff. It's not even about that. It's just, it's sometimes not. I mean, I don't know what's better or worse, but it is such an adjustment for you as a couple.
But you mentioned that you have family that doesn't even live in this country.
No.
So.
We have family doesn't. My husband's British. They're in a totally different country. My family is very far away as well, on the east, and we're in the west. So, you know, it was our choice to just have some time alone, and I do and I don't regret it. But you are making an adjustment with your partner as to how you're going to live life from then on. So,
it's all fine and good while you're pregnant and you think you got it under control, and
it's very different than what you think.
It's a game changer once that baby's there, and then you really get to see the true color shine on how patient everyone is,
and some people say, well, I didn't tell us this. In the very beginning, it's really hard, but
it's
it
because
gets
everyone
better.
deserves to just figure it out for themselves, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you can't explain it, and why try to be like, oh, it sucks, because it doesn't. That's the weird thing. It doesn't. It's also amazing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Let's talk about just the first week.
Okay.
What was your favorite product that you used?
The first week? Oh, God, so many things. Well, if you have a boy, Aquaphor, because
oh God, yes.
If you choose to do circumcision, which most people in America do, that's a whole thing on its own.
Yeah, you gotta
and Q-tips.
Yeah, they give you the Aquaphor and at the hospital, but then they don't give you it at home.
Right. So
you've got like your gauze pad, and then you put the Aquaphor on that, and then you try your best to get the squirming child to sit still and put the gauze with the Aquaphor over top of their penis, and then you put the diaper on.
And also baby oil for the head. I was really against using baby oil because I'd read so many things. Because they told me. But it was like weeks later that we finally bowed down to the baby oil.
Right.
And it went away in a day.
We used coconut oil on Michaela. Michaela had cradle cap as well.
I tried everything.
Michaela had jaundice. Michaela spent a lot of time, I would say my favorite product in the first week.
Jaundice is very common.
It could have been the sun. You know why? Because we would put her over by the window in her little rock and play. The rock and play that we said was one of our favorite products back during baby registry days. We put Michaela in the rock and play in front of the window, and she would, sunbathe so that she would stop looking so yellow. It's funny, when she was born, we thought, oh, she looks so healthy and so normal. Yeah. And now when we go back and look at pictures, she was really yellow. She was pretty yellow.
But you never think that, but then you're like, oh my God.
Rose-colored glasses. Oh. Oh, they look like an alien.
Yeah. My beautiful baby.
It's true. Yeah, so I would say the sun is not really a product, but I really did think that it was really beneficial to us, and if you have a jaundice situation, you should try that.
I had issues. Formula, because I had issues, and I had to move on to formula.
Which is totally fine.
My child was taking 6 ounces at like 4 weeks, so yeah, which is insane.
Beast.
Yes.
He's an amazing child who can eat a lot and is fantastically chubby, and I want to just bite his little face still. He's so cute.
He's adorable, but yes, he likes his food.
What kind of bottle did you use?
I used Dr. Brown's. Very happy with Dr. Brown's.
We use Medela, and they have special nipples for babies who are breastfeeding. So if you are pumping, those bottles have the nipples so that it's not coming out too quickly for them. So it's more natural, as if it was coming from your breast.
The Dr. Brown's are really good too.
But lots of people don't use bottles in the first week. I did. I was a breastfeeding mom that used bottles.
Most don't. You're right. I mean, I did too because, even the hospital that was very pro breastfeeding was kind of like, you just might need to give him, Yeah.
And Michaela went down what they refer to as the first, or she went down 10% in her body weight a week after she was born. And so I would say my alarm clock was a really great product as well because we had to wake up every 2 hours to feed her.
We could just talk and talk. Also, just one other thing really fast. A million onesies. All these cute clothes, you are not going to care about them. All you want is something that you can just rip off and rip on, and a little bit bigger would be good.
Can I tell you something that I didn't know? Hold this for 1 second. So on the onesies, there's like these little corners, okay? And when you have your first blowout, you're going to be like, oh no, I've got to pull it over his head. No, as it turns out, someone told me after I had my second child that those weird shoulders on the onesies are so that you can pull it down over the shoulders and pull it off so that you don't have to pull poop over its face.
That's really good to know.
So, guys, why didn't anyone tell me that? That's really messed up.
That I never knew that.
Did you know that?
No, I
didn't. So you can pull it off of them and no poop in the face.
For me, I was like sleeper, and like a little bit bigger on them because it's easier. And I just think going over the head is really nerve-wracking when they're newborns. So it's just like a sleeper is more. Mm-hmm. But if you can, that's great. I just was nervous about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's move on to. Did we do a question here?
No, we didn't. Well, it looks like today we have a question coming in from Jessica, and she wants to know. Well, why don't you go ahead and read it?
Oh. Okay. Well.
No. She just wants to know how much sleep did you get in your first week?
That's a great question.
The answer is none.
None.
Goodbye. No, truly, we didn't really get any. Did you?
You know what? He was not that bad, but it's not about like how much sleep. We did get some sleep. It was more, it's a change in the increments of how you sleep. So you're waking up constantly. Look, it's a life change. You just have to be ready for it. And you can't be, but you try to be.
You will be.
You will be. But the second one, you'll know.
Well, maybe you will.
You'll know. You won't be prepared. I don't think you're ever prepared, but you'll know. But it doesn't matter because they're so cute. And you're dying. But they're so cute.
Well, that's it for now.
I hear a crying child upstairs.
He must need formula or breast milk. We'll talk about that next time.
Yes, we will.
No, truly, I think our next episode is about formula versus breastfeeding.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to battle it out.
And our answer is wine.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Follow us, share us. Love you.
I can't do that. It's not natural for me.